right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun. Okay, as we're doing all this great stuff. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit. What we're going to do today is very simple. I want to introduce you what we're doing right now with us and what I can do to help you even more. This is a Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. So let's write down Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. That means very simple today. I'm going to answer some questions. You have questions of personal credit, corporation, division process, and how to get to that first $1,000,000. You have questions on that, type in please, and share the live, and subscribe as well. Now, the difference is tomorrow morning, I'm on live all day. I want to know if you want to spend the day with Ray. It's kind of fun. We get to do this too. So let's understand. I want to know a couple of questions about you. Do you have an LLC? Do you have an LLP, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, or PC? Do you have good or bad credit? So the goal is very simple. As we play this game, here's basically Kennedy again. All right.
Thank
Remember,
you, Jay, for the heart me.
Okay. All right. So Jay, he said, thank you for the heart. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. As we things as well. I understand. I think the biggest thing I want you to understand is today and ask some questions. Would you like $1,000,000 in your bank account? Now watch what happens when Jay answers the question.
Thank you, DJ Light 514 for the heart me.
Louder. You have to be louder with them. Okay.
I'm being loud.
Good. Be loud. That's the name of the game we get to play. Now understand something. My first question would be for every one of you, would you like $1,000,000? All right, in your bank account? Please answer the question. Who would like $1,000,000? Come on, who would like it? So guess what we do? Now understand something. Jay knows how to answer the question because he's watched me. He went to a couple classes as well. 1,000,000 in your bank. All right, who would like one? I need you to tap the live, share the live, and I want you to basically push that little yellow button in the left-hand corner. Do it now. Please, please, please. Would you like $1,000,000 in the bank? Very simple. Would you like $1,000,000? It's very simple. Type the number 1 if you want $1,000,000. Type 1. Come on. Type the number 1. If you want $1,000,000 in the bank, type number 1. Okay? The bottom line is going to be up to you as well. Type 111. Do it again and again and again. Okay? Okay, very simple. Now understand something. $1,000,000 cash in your bank today. Okay, understand what happens. Which bank account? Personal or business? Make a decision. Personal to business, structure. Structure builds finance and dreams. Structure builds finance and dreams. So what do? Corporation bank. Yes, okay, that's just simple. Now, if we took $1,000,000 and put it in your bank account today, you could reference 3 times 5. Reference 3 times 5. And that's what Jay would answer this first question, because what do? We build business off borrow money. See, you've been taken from your family. That's wrong. I'm sorry to say. Maybe use some personal credit for foundation. Maybe for that LLC, C Corp, S Corp, whatever you got, and basically build foundation, build structure and dreams. Okay, I'll give you that. All right, but from there on, let the corporation stand on its own. You have the choice to let the corporation build cash credit. For instance, this is $1,500,000. Okay, these are American Express cards. $100,000 each, paid over time limit. But let's understand something. All right. Every American Express Gold or Platinum, business or personal, when you charge it past $25,000 at any given time, American Express puts you through a review. They want to check your bank account and make sure you have an average balance of $100,000 in and out, and they want to make sure you have 30 transactions. So if we had $1,000,000 in the bank, we'd reference 3 times 5. We would turn it into $15,000,000 of credit. Now, who's got an LLC? Who's got an LLP? Who's got a C Corp, S Corp? Type the type of corporation you have right now. I want to dissect your corporation for you. Type the kind of corporation you have, LLC, limited liability company. Okay, type it now. You have an LLC, fantastic. The LLC stands for limited liability company. We understand that. But do you know it started by the sole proprietor? Sole proprietor became an LLC. If your LLC is sued, because it's online Secretary of State's website, they will sue you. Congratulations. See, Chapter 18 doesn't lie. Numbers never lie, neither does law in accounting, only people lie. So numbers never lie, only people lie, okay? So the LLC is good as long as you have division process. Now, divisions mean the LLC controls entities. If you look at banks, grocery stores, and cities, they actually have entities. All right, the United States of America, 50 corporations. Then when you have cities and states, entities. So you have LLCs, okay? New C Corp and a nonprofit. Fantastic. Make sure in the nonprofit, okay, very simple. This is DJ Light, okay? Make sure the nonprofit All right, it has a easy form for 501c3. It's an easy form. You'll find it in our link tree. If you need help, you call the office, 800-254-9506. They will help you find the link tree. They'll help you get the form as well. It's called an easy form. What happens? You get the 501c3 exemption. 501c3 exemption, the nonprofit is going to need 18 divisions. Your LLC should have 18 divisions. Why should you have that? If an LLC or C corporate nonprofit become a management company, you manage this process. You manage an entity. Your Bank of America bankrupt thousands of locations last year. They bankrupt 22,000 locations in all banks. They manage branch numbers, that's separate tax IDs, division process. You have a C Corp, fantastic, and a nonprofit. You see, what happens with my clients or even people that don't know me, I want them to have profit and nonprofit. Why? Because nonprofit is going to offset the tax on C Corp. The other thing is you get ways to create income. Your paycheck, income. Nonprofit can bring income, it's just not profit. It's a nonprofit. It's not called profitable income, so a nonprofit has a 501c3 exemption. The profit company makes money. They can offset each other in tax. Every rich and famous person I ever set up for a corporation has a profit and nonprofit. Even the 3 presidents in the United States of America I've incorporated in the past, they have a nonprofit and profit working in conjunction. So again, Lakers, Clippers, Dodgers, Angels, whatever it is. So you're doing great because you have a nonprofit and a profit corporation working in conjunction. The problem will be you if you don't have divisions. Okay. Now, understand division process, please. If your nonprofit manages divisions, like I did for Teach Our Children, which became the DARE program, the Orange County Blind Center, nonprofit, my corporations, my Shakey's Pizzas, my satellite stores. These are division process because we always have a problem. Who in this watching right now, who's ever had a bad day? I need you to type the word Y or S. Why now? Have you had a bad day? Yes or no? Who's had a bad day? Type yes. Come on. Let's understand. Let's understand who's had a bad day. It's very simple. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Oh, you know, who had a bad day? Okay, none of you did. It's great. We're doing great. Who's had a bad day? The problem is, all right, we have to have a mindset. I want you to understand something. I like you to basically type always good. Please write that down, please. Always good. Please type it. Right, please, please. I want you to understand something. Your mind, you control. The difference is sometimes you get out of control. If you want to keep your peace at all times, when you get frustrated, any given time, just yell to yourself, always good. Always good. We all have a bad day. All right, so the difference is simple. We all have a bad day. Why? Because blank happens. Your friend and family ripped you off. All right, you miss your what? You bumped a car. They want to sue you now and sue your spouse too. So guess what we get to do? So I want you to tap the like, all right, the little yellow button in the corner on the left-hand side, share the live and everything else. So what we're going to do is place always good, always good. So we got to realize something. Life is, ay, 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 ay. It's like the world's like one of this what? We have to fight through the pain. Now, the difference is today. Who would like to join the classes tomorrow? Who would like to play with Ray all day? What number do you want to pick, Ray?
I'm saying a 4.
A 4. Okay, I couldn't hear him. All right, usually he's louder. I couldn't hear him at the time. He said 4. Okay, so if you want to join the classes tomorrow, we're talking 6 classes for free. Free. All right, all day. It's called Spend the Day with Ray. Spend the day with Ray. That's me. Why would you spend the day with me? Let's say I got my first million in the bank when I was a kid. First billionaire structure at 21, 2.6 billion, 26. And before I died in that coma, I owned the largest U dock in Huntington Harbor. The big yacht in the backyard was mine, but it's not mine. It belonged to corporation division. See, I'm not silly enough to put things in my name. Sorry, I don't do that. I think I like being a puppet master. I started a club 47 years ago. It's called the Puppet Master Club. So you type the number 4 right now, 444. I'd like you to be in the classes all day tomorrow. I will be here on the whiteboard behind me later tomorrow. All right. And what will happen is I'm going to go through the process to help you step by step to create your own blueprint. Then I'm going to offer to do it for you as well. The bottom line is very simple. So number 4, that's what you have to do. Let's understand mindset. You have wasted money on products and services to other people. You bought a book. Fantastic. Okay. Fantastic. You bought a book. All right. When I created Winning the Game of Business, I put it out there in the market when I was 16 years old. I would have $1 million in the bank. I was a weird kid. I never went to high school. I tested out to go to T-Week Junior High, going to Coast College, driving a Lamborghini. So I want you to write down winning the game of business. Who wants to win the game of business? Type the number six. Six, if you want to win the game of business, which means you're going to be a puppet master. Write down the number six. Come on, I need you to play. I need you to understand something. We have a choice. Christy, you're great. I love it because she's listening. She's learning. I love the fact you build foundation to build streams. Every one of you can type the number six and get through the process. Even Mark did it as well. He gave me a birthday cake last week. It was a great cake. It was great. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Understand something. Life is difficult. Numbers never lie. Only people do. Only people do. So today, I'd like to have you spend the day with Ray. I've designed 10 special questions for you. 10 questions. I would like every one of you, all right, who doesn't have the link. If you're a client, you have the link for tomorrow's classes. So if you do not have the link, I'd like you to call 888. I'm sorry, another number. I was going to teach you how to get off the opt-out number. How about 800-254-9506? Let's write it down. I'd like you to call the office when we're done talking to you a little bit and call 800-254-9506. All right. Mindy will probably put it in the link tree anyway. She's one of our administrators. So I want you to understand something. Nicole, I want to change your life. I got no BS to give you, Nicole. Besides, I want to change your life, and I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. I treat all my clients like they're 2. Why? Because you don't know pieces you should know. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. You want to get to $1 million status, but then the difference is, do I put in my SS5 or my SS4? What's an SS5? I don't know. See, you got to realize how to play the game. So again, I called it a business, and I called it winning the game of business a long time ago. Now, it's very simple today. Who has bad credit? Who has bad credit? Come on. If you have bad credit, type the word yes. Yes. This time, spell it out. I have bad credit. My credit sucks. Write down there and type S. S. Now, what does it mean? The reason it's bad is because you have fluctuation rule. Fluctuation. Because utilization. I'm Ray Reynolds. I help set up the system. I set up the system. It's very simple. System. Okay. That's where the oldest card was, and that is fluctuation rules, and it's 29%. So if you don't want to have your bad credit anymore, all you have to do is listen and learn and pay attention. That's all you got to do. Now, I do not want you to hire a credit repair company. I do not want you to hire a credit repair company. Who would like the book called Winning the Credit Game? Who would like it? It's $50 on the open market. It's free if you want it, but I need you to call the office and ask them for the free books for everyone else just offered me. They're going to ask you 10 questions. Who has the guts to want to call the office and talk to a specialist? And I'm going to challenge you. All right, 800-254-9506. In the book, all right, it's free if you call them. You'll see some of my Lamborghinis in the car collection. I bought my first Lamborghini when I was a kid. Drive to Coast College. Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, Dad, I have
So
a
it is.
question.
What's your question?
Can I have a Lambo?
Can you have a Lamborghini? Or are you the vice president of the company?
Maybe.
It's a yes or no question. It's not a maybe.
Yes.
Are you the vice president of the company?
Yes.
Your daughters, or excuse me, your sister, don't say daughters, my daughters.
I'm
5 daughters, stop, 5 daughters and a son. They're through resolution. They will take the company from me when I'm dead, when I pass away. I'm hoping for 50 more years. Okay. Now, my kids, all 6 kids, 5 girls and a boy, are officers of the corporation through resolution. Resolution. I do not set up my family for probate like you do to your family. You're all setting your family up for probate. It's ridiculous. Your family did it to you too. You don't understand how to play the game to win. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old. My son is the vice president of the company. He's been saying that. How old are you? Are you saying it?
since I was 5.
5 years old. Okay, I guess he doesn't want that hamburger disorder. He's not being loud enough. Send down
That
that.
was 5.
Okay, there's that loud voice. Okay, I'm going to send the hamburger back. Okay? He's not going to get his hamburger because I want him to tell the truth. Since he was 5 years old, he's been saying he's vice president. He said it to millions of people.
Are you bribing me to say
I'm
something
going to
loud?
get you to be louder because you need to be, because these people need to hear it from you.
Are you bribing me with the burger?
I already bought the burger. I'm just going to take it away if you don't do what I want you to do.
You're
okay?
gonna eat the burger?
I don't like the burger. Okay? So I don't want a burger. Okay? I understand. So guess what? Let's understand what this means. If we understand rules and tools and structure, you'll learn about John D. Rockefeller, all right, the Gettys, the Kennedys, and what even the Houstons and whatever else, the Hiltons. Your problem is your structure sucks. My way works, your way sucks. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. I've said it for 50 years, but I'm going to treat you like you too. Is that okay? If you go to class tomorrow, 6 classes online with me, I will rebuild your life, guarantee. I'll teach you more you ever learn in your life. You don't have to hire those bunch of semi coaches. I've been teaching for 50 years. I help set up the system. Very simple. Rapid rescore. So if you have bad credit, understand, if you have bad credit, do a division of yourself. A division of me. Write down division of me. I mean, understand something. If you have bad credit, you have to rebuild it. You can't do credit repair. This is the free book that you're going to get if you call the number 800-254-9506. This is Ray Reynolds, the Blueprint Live. Ray Reynolds, the Blueprint Live. This is now, and understand what we're trying to do for you today. Call the office. Get the free book. Free book. Why? Because I want you to have a copy. You don't need to hire credit repair because it's fraud anyway. Credit repair has been fraud since day one. The Fair Credit Reporting Act says, Federal Trade says they cannot collect money up front. They cannot collect money up front. All right, they have to be nonprofit. They have to be bonded and licensed, but they're not Attorney General's office. This is ridiculous. I'm going to repair you. No, you're not. This book's for your kids. Would you like a copy of this? Who wants to help your kids and yourself understand credit? It's very simple. Type the number 8. My favorite number is 8. Write down 8 now. 8. I want you to type 8. I want you to understand. I want you to see if you really want the damn book.
Why is that your favorite number?
Why is my favorite number? I was born on the 8th, March 8th. My birthday was a week ago, a Sunday ago, okay? It's my favorite number. See, numbers mean the world to me. I love numbers in Lawton County. I've known it since the day I could walk and basically listen, go to the library. I got born in a taxi, threw it in a trash can. It sucks. Mrs. Hope, use and abuse. Library time, hide. It's me. 8 is my lucky number because why? 8 goes to infinity beyond. It goes forever. 8. Do you know more people who are billionaires that number? They were born on the 8th. They have 8 in their birth date. The 8, yeah. All right, if there's a number in their 8, they're more likely to be a billionaire. See, that's how it works. That's how it works. So would you like the book? Oh, you got all the 8s. There you go. This is a free download if you call the office now. 800-254-9506. I want to give you so much free stuff and information to repackage your life the right way. So again, starting out rights for you and your kids. So learn about basic credit. This will help you basically put your credit back on track. You know how your credit repair flake, okay? Because that's all those flaky people. It gets a lot to do that in the first place. So what do? I've written 67 books so far. 67 books. As I said, say always good. One of my books coming out, we're editing right now. It's called Always Good, Thank You, Jesus. Always good, thank you, Jesus. Always good. Every time I say that, it's like sitting in the Lamborghini. Turn on the engine. Why? It's meditation. It's meditation. So again, 800-254-9506. Talk to the specialist. Say, I just talked to Ray, saw him online, whatever it is, and I want the free books, and I want the link for the class tomorrow. That's all you have to do is tell them I want the link of the class. Tomorrow, I'm doing leveraging of money. Leverage of money. So now 1 million becomes 15 million. Now, if you listen and learn today, I'm going to show you how I can be your CFO as well. If you got bad credit, write down division of me. Come on. A division of me can basically help you rebuild your life through corporate structure at the same time, but you should go back and take care of your debt problems. Debt to ratio or collection account, you might have to negotiate a debt or two. If you need a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act, I'll get you a copy of that as well. In debt crisis intervention, okay? This is Ray Reynolds at the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live now, trying to answer your questions and hold your hand every step of the way and get you past go. I think you're stuck. That's the biggest problem, I understand. I think you're stuck. Division of me. A division of me helps you rebuild yourself through corporate structure. You cannot do a division of me unless you have an LLC or C corporation structure. You cannot do one. It's not possible. But a division of me under the structure of LLC or corporation, I can replace me. And what do I need to do? I still got to go back and rebuild my credit. Well, you have paralegals help you that as well if you need to. We're not going to rebuild. We're going to rebuild. Okay, we're going to rebuild. They're going to verify to make sure it's accurate and verifiable. After I helped set up the system for TRW years and years ago in the 70s and 80s, I felt guilty. So I wrote a book called Prove It or Remove It. I wanted a counterbalance of what they say is law, okay? Not here to be safe an attorney, but to help you get through the steps, and that's where you get stuck with me. I will treat you like you're 2 years old. I always do. Sorry. I think there's 1,000 things you need to listen and learn. Okay. And that's what the goal is for me to help you every step of the way. All right. So now, all right, Ray Jr., what do you want to ask? Come on.
I think my food's here. Can I go?
You have my food here. I can't go. Not yet. I'm not done.
Wahahaha.
Go ahead. You have a question?
Yep. How do you just start? How do you start getting divisions if you have a low credit score, like in the 200s?
Well, the worst score we had was a 240, and I have a prison program. People get out of prison are rebuilding before they get out of prison. He came out of prison during the pandemic. So the worst score I've ever seen is a 240. Okay, divisions have nothing to do with it. See, the problem with the average consumer, these people, not average, of course, you realize you think you have to do one thing at a time. You should do it all simultaneously. Rebuild your credit, same time divisions and corporation structure because you're doing it together. By the time you're done, you have 100,000 in credit. So again, divisions are under a corporation or an LLC. It just depends what you're trying to do. And understand, they should all write down auto income. I'd like you to write down auto income. Can you do that for me, please? Blueprint of Success book, one page, 17, all right, 175 resolutions. Oh, yeah. Resolution corporations, bookkeeping, products on your own website. Yes, it is. Understand something. Okay, thank you for bringing that up. Okay, DJ Light. Okay, years ago in the 80s and 90s, I had these little kits at all the stationery stores. Station store, all these kits on all these forms. It's like when I created assignment of mortgage. I did that in 89. So again, I've been around a long damn time. Auto income. All right, this is KDUB. Okay. All right, I think that's divine. Okay. I'm almost sure it's divine. Okay. Auto income. So that's what do we do? An auto income is what I wrote books on laundromats and car washes years ago. I bought my first Jack in the Box. I was 19 through corporate structure. Okay. Jack in the Box. It's run by a management company. If you had $25,000 today, let's say I took it off basically a line of credit, not my personal money at all. What would I do? I would line you up through a storage unit. The biggest thing you have to understand something. All right. You could buy a 25% interest in a storage unit. Now you could use a line of credit like this. This gives you literally up to $3,200 a month. You're not going to be rich. Remember, I will never say I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm rich. I'm a puppet master. I control everything and own nothing. That's the goal. So if you spend, let's say, $25,000 in a storage unit, you own 25% of that. Okay, no problem. That means you're about $3,200 a month. Your problem is you don't understand. When you use a line of credit from a corporation, borrow money is not taxable. You write the interest rate in the credit card. The escrow company closed the escrow. It's closed. The management company that manages the piece you bought, you got a deed of trust. They pay your bill first out of proceeds. You get the leftover. You can't even pay the bill. They don't allow you to because they watch you borrow money to buy the unit or 25% anyway. They pay the payment first. You get the leftover. The leftover in that scenario is about $3,200 a month. You're not rich. Now, if you did it 10 times, the corporation can be rich, okay? If you did another project, auto income, what does that mean? Understand? All right. I want you to buy part of a Wendy's restaurant. That's what I want you to do. Wendy's, they're owned by a management company. I want you to buy a storage unit, an apartment complex. I want you to understand when I wrote books on laundromats, car washes, I didn't say go buy and run the damn things. I said buy them and have a management company run it. Nobody runs the car wash. Hell, there's a management that services it all. So let's understand. If you want to lock up your time, what you do right now, you lock it up. You have no time left over because you didn't do it right. Sorry, my way works, your way sucks. Sorry, I'm going to tell you that a million times. You're going to get to the point you dream and go, Ray Reynolds said my way sucks. It does. Ah! You're going to admit it. Isn't that terrible? What's going to happen next? You're going to understand how to play. Your LLC with 18 divisions. That is $1 million corporation. That is $100,000 a month. 72 divisions. That's $1 million a month. Hey, I got to the point I get $1 million friggin' day. It's easy if you know how to play structure builds finance. So again, I want you to get auto income. Auto income is very simple. Understand? We're going to build you CFO, corporation or LLC, whatever you want to call it, division process. Each division is going to buy a piece of something. Here's the problem with you said you have an LLC. The ones who said LLC, 90% of them named it after themselves. That's called dumb one. Okay, then they name it what it does. That's dumb two. And then they actually do business, and that's dumb three. They sue an LLC, they sue you. They sue you. Why? You see, when they say all 5 LLCs, One LLC might be the owner of another one. It's okay if we do it the right way. But we don't want five LLCs in California or any other state right now. You don't want separate LLCs until you're into the 5 to 3 million to $5 million company. 3 to 5 million, maybe. We're going to protect assets. Right now, these people are getting what? Wyoming? They're not living there. Realize you're overpacking yourself. You guys have made the money. You're just wasting money because some clown told you to do so. LLC. All right, it's sued. It's on the state's website, state right there. The only voice it has is you. If you have an LLC that's a management company, or a C corp management company, or S corp nonprofit PC, a management company, you get to manage pieces. Please do your research. No rich and famous person, our bank, our grocery store, our state or city allows the parent company to do business. Because if the parent company does business, that's called dumb. Okay, no rich person does that. They let their parent companies own companies. Bank of America owns branches, cities own branches. You see, the United States of America, 50 corporations, then it's states and their cities. See, there's a way you can understand how I looked at it my way, and I made winning the game of business. So again, if you want to structure right, 800-254-9506. Get the books that are free. Get to the link tree. Okay, get to the point I can get you invited and send you the links to all the classes tomorrow. So what other questions you got, Ray Jr.? Okay, I already answered that question. Okay, awesome. Well, Mindy, you're phenomenal. I mean, I love the meeting you and your husband and you on the webinars when we do it, and we do the 1 hour blueprint. You see, there's one thing about Wendy. Okay, no, it's Mindy. I'm sorry. Why do I screw this up every time? Probably because I don't like to remember Robin so much. Okay, Mindy's phenomenal. Her husband's in the medical business, so this means profit and nonprofit. So Mindy understands one thing. She's learned how to get her exemption. She's structured profit and nonprofit, and they're getting ready to go. Now, I got her a card, all right, for 10,000 business card. It's a spark, shows up on both. All right, she kind of messed up when she did her chase. That's okay. What do we do? Understand something. If she keeps building structure that finances a dream, structure, finance, dream, she'll accomplish the goal. 12 months from now, all right, Mindy's life will be changed completely. She's changing now. She will have a $5 million corporation with a nonprofit doing 100,000 a month auto income. This is hospice house, elderly care, transportation, this working together. Okay. She's going to make more money than her husband makes. These say, I want mine too. I love it. I teach and teach people, husband and wives, turn it into a competition. Be a little competitive. It's fun. They do this right. What's going to happen? Their lives are changed. Their lives are changed. That's the goal. That's the goal. And that's what we need to do. Sorry, Mindy. I say Wendy sometimes. I or Kim. But again, what do? We play the game to win. Ray Jr., what are the questions you got?
If my friend's dad is trying to file bankruptcy, what can they do really, really fast in order to save their assets?
Well, first of all, you have to analyze their assets and find out what the problem is. Bankruptcy is federal protection under the Federal Protection Act, okay? It's called automatic stay. But again, I'm not here to be safe an attorney. Friends, fathers thinking about bankruptcy, okay? First, we have to have a conversation. That's an interview process. That's called a blueprint. We find out, okay, are they taking your house tomorrow? Or they garnish your wages tomorrow? If not, don't file bankruptcy. See, people file bankruptcy every day because they think so, because they have to go to a bankruptcy attorney. They're asking questions. What do you think the bankruptcy attorney is going to sell your friend's father? A banana? A pickle? What? It's ridiculous.
Christy has a question.
They sell the bankruptcy. All right? Animal sectionary, okay, for a nonprofit. Well, let's understand. A nonprofit division, yes. Division, okay? Division for that category. Never, never, never. Ray Reynolds will tell you flat out, the parent company never does business and says what it does. Now, let's look at history. The Red Cross, the Give Me Days Foundation, all right, Helping Hand, Starlight Foundation. Do they say what they do? Okay, Cars for Kids, all right, this thing. So understand, there's kids on that commercial, they've got to be 50 years old. That commercial hasn't changed for 30 years, 40 years. They got to be 50. Somebody should interview these people. But again, what happens? So as long as it's the division, yes. Parent company, no matter if it's nonprofit, PC, or LLC, S corp, whatever it is, all right, has to be management. No rich and famous person manages a parent company, does business. It's dumb. It's the dumbest thing people do every day. Then they need a corporation to do that. Stop. It's like a circus out there. No, no, no. Warren Buffett owns companies through this parent company. Company owns companies. That's how it works. Bezos, Musk, okay? It doesn't matter who it is. All right? We have to understand to play. Gates, same thing. Everybody has a parent company owning companies. Those are the ducks and sheep. That's why you start division process in the first place. So that's the goal. All right. The goal is very simple as we play this game to win. Our goal is to always help people and answer questions. All right. I've done this for 50 years, 6 days a week, on Saturday, 6 classes, 50 years, and going on that as well. Any other questions, Ray Jr., or people online? Ask a question, please. Okay, unless you're boring. All right.
Before I go to eat, um, what type of services do you have to offer for people, and why should they choose to get your services and not other people's?
Well, I can rebuild their life. I got proven to 39 million people. Or millionaire status, simple. My credentials are phenomenal. I'm the most verified person on the planet. When it comes to these circus clowns, I don't think they have diddly squat. They teach a piece. I don't repackage their personal life, their corporate life, and get them to millionaire status and do auto income. And then I hold their hand for 6 days a week for free. Nobody else does that. When I give them a book, I read the book to them. What else we want to know?
I'd say we ask the viewers any questions that they have.
Oh, viewers. Okay.
They've been just liking the live, but they don't have that many questions. So, is there any questions on YouTube that we've missed? Let's check.
Okay, let's look on TikTok and all the
Does
things.
Chase 524 rule apply when applying for business credit?
Yes. Here's the dumb thing I watched today. Okay, one of the people here today, I watched them, they were doing this live themselves, talking about Chase. What a bunch of yo-yo. 524 rule, Chase, you can basically look at it all the time, 524. The problem they're saying is that the inquiry, you get one or two Chase cards. No, stop. Chase business or personal, through their dashboard, can let you do one thing. It can let you basically get other cards with no damn inquiry. I don't like these circus clowns. I'm sorry. They know a little piece. They don't know crap. So again, 524 rule makes sense because I understand something. But understand, Mark, understand one thing. When you get a Chase card, you have an inquiry. Under the Fair Lending Act, you can duplicate it and put it as a duplication. You can merge an inquiry into the account to get rid of it in the first place. And 524 rule belongs if you go to shop around to other companies and other banks. But again, what do? All right, briefly verify or describe rapid refresh. What happens is very simple. Okay, let's go back in time, 70s, 80s. I'm a consultant for TRW. I'm a consultant for different organizations at the same time as well. I got sucked into a government program when I was 14, by the way, and we went to go to East Coast College. Didn't have to go to high school because it was a waste of my time. Back there, years and years ago, 70s and 80s, what did we have a problem? People put money in an escrow. Back then, if you didn't follow through on the house, you took it off the market, they took your money. You forfeited your deposit. What did we do? We came up with two things: gifted money. We also came up with basically rapid rescore. Look online. It's been around for 50 years. I created it. Yeah. So this means in an escrow, because you're not allowed an inquiry, what happens is they get to recalculate your credit score in an escrow as long as you reduce your debt to ratio. It's all about debt to ratio. That's what it was. So here you get into an escrow now, or even then, they tell you, well, your debt on this card is too high. Well, when they tell me if I got an escrow, because you didn't pay attention. Rapid refresh today would block your crappy credit, build your score up, and you get green lights. What does that mean? If your credit score is 500, 600, it sucks. I have to get you to do one thing. You have to reduce your debt to ratio. You have to reduce it. You need sticky time. This is a 50,000. You're never getting this if you listen to silly people say pay off your credit card every month. That's called dumb. No way. It is dumb. This is a 10,000. Okay. If I use this past $2,900, $2,900, 29% is green, 3,000 is yellow, and 5,000 is red. The problem with most of your credit scores right now, they suck because you have utilization problems. You didn't pay attention. But again, Credit Karma during pandemic said 42%. Get ready to sue them again. No, that's wrong. And Credit Karma has been indicted 6 times. They have no fun able to help you. They're a joke, in my opinion. I'd use analytical 750 in a given day, but that's what I use. So what happens? Rapid rescores would block your crap credit, push your score up and away now, and now you get another credit card to reduce your debt to ratio. You have no choice, people. There's only 5 things you have to do to get your credit to a 755. I wrote the rules, not these silly people. Well, I know how it works. What are you going to teach you? This blah, blah, blah. I'm going to repackage your whole damn life. I'm going to tear apart your life my way. I'm going to make sure you protect your assets in your house. You're going to be a puppet master. Protect the wife, husband, kids, and the dog and the fish. And you're going to get irrevocable trust. But I'm going to help you get $1 million of money. $1 million. We're going to look at these cards here. This is $1.5 million. Okay, big deal. You can't use the damn things. And these circus clowns, look at the one behind me. It's $950,000. Baloney. Ryan, you lost the damn card 3 years ago. It's a joke. You can't use these cards past $25,000 anyway. They put you in financial review. This is a bunch of silly crap out there. So rapid rescore, you're welcome. Okay, I understand. Tomorrow, what you get to do with me? Would you like to spend a day with me all day tomorrow? I will train you. I'll teach you, treat you like you're 2 years old, and I'll teach you more in a day you've learned in a lifetime of a personal business credit. I'll guarantee it. All right. I used a debt consolidation company to handle some of my debts, but the debts are written off. Okay, are they written off or not? Debt consolidation's crap unless it was consumer credit counseling. Consumer credit counseling was on the credit bureaus years ago. Why I know that? I own the damn company, nonprofit. I was a founder. Again, nonprofit debt consolidation works. Anything else is hooey. They told you not to pay your debt, and they charge it off. Okay, let's hope it's really charged off. That collection agency should come back and get you again and again. I want you to do yourself a favor. I want you to get a copy of Debt Crisis Intervention. Debt Crisis Intervention. I want you to get a copy of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. Okay, not only is it in the link tree, call the office. They'll send you the link. I need you to analyze you. If you allow me to personally analyze your credit, and I do that for people all the time, all right, we would pull your credit, we'd analyze your credit, and understand, put a rapid restore in place, rebuild your credit, not repair crap, and I push your score up to 750. That can be done in 90 days. But again, if your credit's so bad, I want you to division of me anyway. See, the next time you screw up, it won't be you, it'll be a division of me. Write down division of me. That's the goal. We have to understand division of me. So the ultimate goal is how to play the game. Hey, you're grown-ups. You're man, woman, you're all that in a bag of chips. Great. You keep playing the up and down show. Stop it. Because no one taught you the rules and tools. I'll give you that. But understand something tomorrow. I'm going to teach you how to get $1 million of credit. I'm going to teach you to get $1 million of credit and finance the dream and offset the taxes. Like I said, that $1 million check, is it personal account or business to where do I deposit the check? When I created Car Finder and I wrote a patent and I went to file it, they sent me a letter. They wanted to buy my patent. Okay. $1 million and give me a license fee the rest of my life. Hell, I was 14 and a half, 15 years old. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. All right, believe it or not, it's terrible. I said one thing, okay. I deposited that check for $1 million in a corporation. Do you not understand? I wrote this when I was 14 years old and polished it at 15. I put it out there in 1976. I had a beard at 12. Nobody knew my age. I didn't want to tell my age, none of their damn business. I'm driving a Lamborghini, West Coast College. Bam, bam, bam. $1 million in the bank. Why the hell didn't you do that? You didn't know any better? I'm an orphan. My mommy and daddy put me in a damn trash can. I was born in a taxi. I got used and abused by Mrs. Hope 1,000 different ways. I wanted to have hell. Library, study, rich. How'd they get their money? It's just me. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. No one steals my peace. Why do they just steal your peace? Next time you get pissed off, guys or ladies, all right, think to yourself, always good. Thank you, Jesus. Your mind will reset. You reset you every time. Every time it resets you. That's the ultimate goal, to reset your mind every time. Because we don't need to be pissed off. That means someone stole your peace. No. You're in charge. God, family, money. God, family, money. My wife and I became one at 21 years ago when we got married. Family, money. I died in a coma in 2009. They stole my $3.7 billion in structure. I rebuilt it again. Why don't you? It took me 6 weeks to get $1 million of credit. How much would you like? Here's $1.5 million. How much would you like? See, your choice is going to be up to you. Not only will I show you and prove it and show you how to do it, I'm going to hold your hand and treat you like you're 2 years old. Again, that's what you need. Sorry, you have to understand. All right, company business correctly. Understand something. What happens when the management company is not running the business correctly? Then you repackage it, resolution process. So let's do this way. If you're a lousy bookkeeper and they're not running the company correctly like here, I'm going to make sure you change it to an S Corp. Immediately, S Corp. Why? Not here to be safe an attorney. But an S corporation can have a lousy bookkeeper because it allows you and the corporation to file one tax return called single filing. So if you've got something screwed up, I want to be an S corp because I can solve my problems better in an S corp than an LLC or C corp. C corp's double taxed anyway. LLC should be us anyway because you're making money. So do the S corp. Why don't you go to a class tomorrow? Spend the day with Ray. So simple. Spend the day with Ray and get stuck with me because I'll teach you everything you need to know. Then I'll hold your hand and sing kumbaya with you. All right. Call, ask for a specialist now. 800 254 9506. 800 254 9506. You're going to learn how to get rid of your debt to ratio problem. You're going to get rid of utilization problem, and you're going to repackage yourself my way. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you 1,000 steps, what you need. 1,000 steps, rules, and tools. If you listen and learn, you'll change your life. By the way, you need to do repetition. Hear it again and again and again. All right, let's do this. Let's write down habit forming. Please write down habit forming. Habit forming. Habit forming. Write it now. Come on, people. Write it out. You drove a car. You had to learn how to do that, right? It became second nature, being habit forming. Your problem, you're missing pieces. You're missing so many pieces. It's sad. I'm sorry to say it's sad. The way you do things is wrong. I don't like it. Habit forming. Here's image again. Okay, you've been with me a couple of days. And I've seen you before then. Habit forming. And your name is Joel. Okay, how you doing, Joel? How you doing this? I just see it in my head. See, I have this recall problem, and I rhyme all the time too. Right, Wolf and talk at the same time. But understand, once in a while, I stutter. It's embarrassing, but I stutter. Is that okay with you? As long as you put all those things that I do, simple, we can get along the line just fine. We're going to play my way because I don't like your way. Sorry. I think your way sucks. Isn't that terrible of me to say? Now, we are now kicking off the Ray Reynolds Blueprint Live. All right, write it down. Come on. We're getting ready to go nationwide and have more fun with this. I've been on TikTok 17 weeks. That's it. I got 64,500 something followers in 17 weeks. So again, you want to play. I've been writing checks to radio and TV for millions and millions of dollars for 50 years. I decided to try the TikTok thing. But unfortunately, I see all these clowns out there. I'm sorry, I don't like clowns. I like real information. You want a coach to talk about fluctuation, blah, blah, they don't even do it right. Go ahead. You want a full blueprint of your life and get to auto income? That's me. I'm going to show you and guarantee everything I tell you to do. 800 254 9506. Again, habit forming. Tomorrow's classes, I will start at 3:15 in the morning all through the day. Don't miss goal setting. Don't miss, all right, literally, all right, daisy chaining and credit. All right, what do? We're going to be transferring things back and forth and have some fun. Tax balancing, all these things, how to get the house, all the pieces, level 1, level 2, level 3. You're going to have fun tomorrow. 800 254 9506. Call and ask for the links for those classes tomorrow. If you call the office now, okay, and I mean now, that class, it's specialty class called basically, all right, we're going to be daisy chain credit, tax balancing. That class will be free. I will waive the $500 fee for that class. They're normally all free classes, but that one's specialty. You want that class for free today? Call the specialist, 800 254 9506. They'll ask you 10 questions because they want to basically understand how to help you as much as they can. Answer the 10 questions, get the links, get your books for free, and understand how to play with Ray Reynolds, the Godfather Credit. KNX gave me the nickname. So, Ryan, next time you're going to say that and I'm a nice guy, at least say that because KNX gave me the name. I didn't name myself the Godfather Credit. They did. But I've been on that station 50 years, by the way. I am old school, current school, and future school. I study law every day. Every day I study law. So, again, what do you get to do? 800 254 9506. Call them now. Talk to a specialist. Get the 10 questions answered. Get your links to the classes. Get your free books as well. 800 254 9506. Thank you, Chrissy, for the roses. Thank you for the loves and the likes as well. Thank you. Understand we're going to play the game. We're going to win again. Tomorrow morning, I'll be online at 3:15 in the morning, all through the day at 3 o'clock. You see, I get here at 1:45. I'm up here at 3 o'clock in the morning, ready to go and conquer the world. Hey, I get 3 or 4 hours sleep. That's all I've ever needed my whole life. That's all I need. So basically, that's how it is. So guess what? We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Oh, there's one more question. Okay, what do we got? Hey, Ray, I asked in TT yet. All right, it's missed. Okay. All right, where in the 12 months coaching Okay. All right. I'm trying to let me do this. I guess I should put on my glasses. Here's Diana. Okay. Okay. You made it bigger. Thank you. Okay. SIITD. We're MS. We're in the 12 months coaching, 100,000 in business, or personal credit from there, RFS. When you get more credit, are you able to use the credit for pay more? Come on, Diana. If somebody makes a commitment to me, I mean, let's understand. Lynn here, he sent Brandy $200 a week. All right, every week. The money you piss away, he kept sending it to her. 4 months later, he's got a nonprofit profit corporation, 100,000 credit. When you get credit, your choice is simple. You're going to use 29%. You will never use more than 10 for us if you want more goodies. If you want more credit, more things we do, and more of me, all right, use 10% of the credit I build you. You keep 19% for you. You never take a card past 20%. But business credit, it doesn't show up on personal file. So understand, business credit doesn't show up on personal file. But again, we don't max it out and screw it up anyway. Okay? Can you get car? Okay, can you get car? Okay. Well, in other words, a car, is it a card or cards, or is it a car? You're welcome. Tomorrow I'll be online. You know you're going to be online with me. We're going to have some fun. Okay. Is it card or cards? Okay. All right. Whatever you typed, I need to understand the question because it's two different directions. Okay. Okay. So it's very simple. Is it card or car? Okay. Understand something, please. Let's understand this. Very simple. I'm going to go through both of them. Okay. Let's understand one thing. When you buy a car in your name, that's called dumb. It's terrible. I'm sorry. Every one of you have a car registered to you. It's the dumbest thing you do in your life. The number one accident or problem is getting in a bumpity bump. You're the registered owner sued every time. Every car I ever got, and all the Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Aston Martins and the Mercedes, they're not my cars, they're divisions. I am not dumb enough to put a car in my registered name of me. Now, a division of me, okay, maybe. But that division of me is SS4, not SSN. That's car. I'm going to teach you how to buy cars through the divisions process, okay? If it's a credit card, I get anybody credit cards. It's easy. It's easy. The easy thing you do. All right. You have another question before I say goodbye? All right. Fantastic. Thank you for the loves and showing me today, your loves and hearts and all the pieces. Okay. Tomorrow morning, all right, 3:50 in the morning, I'm going to be live again in Pacific Standard Time. Let's understand. It is what, 3:57. Number one, you cannot ride off a Rolex. It's BS. You can't ride off a friggin' haircut. You can't ride off the chef at home. All this hooey out there. I'm sorry, Carlton Dennis. I don't know where you got your information. It's a bunch of crap. I've been studying law and accounting for 50 friggin' years. The law, the numbers never lie. Only people do. I think what he says is a lie. This is my opinion. But again, it's going to be up to you. Make your own opinion. Spend the day with Ray. 800-254-9506. 800-254-9506. Get your books for free. Get the links from the specialist. Send them. Answer their 10 questions. I'm Ray Reynolds, the Godfather of Credit, and I will get you to millionaire. I'll guarantee it if you do what you're told to do. Have a great and blessed day. And remember one thing, we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And remember at the end of the day, always good. God loves us in every way.